Hi, my name is Ivy and I'm in grade 12. The question I will be doing is on page 346 in the Calculus and Vectors book number 16. The question states, the vectors d and e are such that the magnitude of d equals 3 and the magnitude of e equals 5, and the angle between them is 30 degrees. Determine each of the following. For a, we have to find the magnitude of the vector d added to the vector e. For part A, we will be using the cosine law, which is the first line here. But in order to do that, we would have to find theta, which would equal 180 degrees minus 30 degrees. So theta would equal 150 degrees. To carry on this question, the magnitude of vector d plus e squared is 3 squared plus 5 squared minus 2 times 3 times 5 times the cosine of 150 degrees. The next step, 3 squared equals 9, 5 squared equals 25, and 2 times 3 times 5 equals 30. The cosine of 150 is carried down. The next step, the cosine of 150 degrees equals negative root 3 divided by 2. The next step, 9 plus 25 minus 30 times the negative of root 3 over 2 equals 59.98. However, we have to square root it in order to get rid of the squared on this side. So by squaring it, the answer is 7.74. 7.74 is the magnitude of vector d added to vector e. For part B, we will be using the same method as we did in part A. However, theta would equal 30 degrees instead. Carried on with the cosine law, it will be 3 squared plus 5 squared minus 2 times 3 times 5 times cosine of 30 degrees. Cosine of 30 degrees is root 3 divided by 2. 9 plus 25 minus 30 times root 3 divided by 2 equals 8.02. However, we must get rid of the square on this side. In order to do so, we will be square rooting 8.02. Thus, the magnitude of vector d minus the vector e equals 2.83. For part C, we will be using a different approach. The question asks the magnitude for vector e minus vector d. This, however, can be rewritten to minus vector d minus vector e. But since it's a magnitude, the absolute value will always be positive, so it does not matter if the negative is in front. Without the negative, it will be vector d minus vector e. From the previous question, we found out that the magnitude of vector d minus vector e equals 2.83. Since it is an absolute value, the negative does not count over here. Thus, vector e minus vector d, the magnitude would equal 2.83. Thank you for watching, and I hope you learned something from watching this video.